Everybody, this is Jackie from the Oracle Times, and this I'm going to be doing tarot cards and oracle cards and of course relationship reading. I repeat, as I always do, I record from the bushveld in South Africa, so sometimes the internet can be a bit dodgy, bear with me, but I've been having a good run of late. It's been fine. Also, if you'd like personal private reading, and I'm running a Christmas special, I'm going to be put all that in the description box below. You can read it over there. I'm not going to repeat it here for you. That will all be below, but there's a nice Christmas special running. Okay, so let's have a look, Taurus, what's happening for you guys in the month of December. Okay, let's see. First card up for you guys is chop wood. So you're going to be doing a little bit of house cleaning, a little bit of cleaning out those spaces that haven't been seen to, maybe literally speaking, maybe figuratively speaking. Goodness me, I can't be speaking this morning. Okay, so there's stuff that you're going to be cleaning up, clearing out. It's clearing out time for you in December. There are things you feel have been around for too long. They've gathered dust as such, and you're going to be getting rid of them, okay? It's kind of task orientated. So maybe you're waiting for something to happen. I get that feeling for some of you that you're waiting for something to happen, and while you're waiting for it to happen, you're taking care of the chores. That's coming through very strongly, okay? So you're waiting for something to happen, and while you do that, you take care of chores. Good on you. The next one is you may feel like time is running out. It's not. It's fine. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in its own good time. Give it a chance. There's a specific time for it to happen, and there's a little frog calling. We've been having a little bit of rain. We get summer rains out. It's calling in the background. I wish you guys could hear it. It's so cute. So it's a case of not getting caught up in the feeling of it. If it doesn't happen now, it's never going to happen. It will happen. Give it a chance, okay? It's got to happen in its own time and at a specific time. Next card up is never-ending story. Don't get caught up, and you might feel like this is going to happen, telling yourself, oh, it's never going to happen. Last time this is what happened. Look what happened to so-and-so when they waited for it to happen. Don't do that. It's going to happen. Tell yourself a story with a good ending. That card is a reminder to tell yourself a story with a good ending, especially if you're waiting for something to happen, okay? And focus on the here and now. In other words, sometimes we get caught up in what's going to happen in the future, and we think up all sorts of outcomes. Most of the time we're not very good at thinking of the good outcomes, whereas if you just focus on here and now and taking care of what needs to be done, that outcome that you're waiting for will come about. Just be patient. I know patience is not a strong suit for most of us, myself included. We want things to happen now, and be flexible as well, okay? So what I really see here for you guys in the month of December is something. Good morning, Rhonda. It's so nice to see you. I was just thinking about you this morning. Your reading is just about due, isn't it? Okay, so this morning, focus on this morning. I'm hearing this morning, especially as I'm saying hello to Rhonda this morning. There is a thing of focusing on what is happening now when you're listening to me. Okay, focus on what is happening into your life my life at the moment. Don't think too far into the past, and don't dwell on the future either. Do the things that need to be taken care of. Be flexible about how this is all going to be working. And don't tell yourself stories with bad endings, and take care of the details. Because whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Well, not, no, that's the wrong way to say it. What I should say is, whatever you're wanting, whatever you think the time is running out for, it's not running out. It is still going to be happening in its own good time when the timing is perfect, okay? Let's have a look at your tarot cards. In the meantime, take care of all those chores that need to be taken care of that have been building up. They always say when we clean out and we make space, that it makes a vacuum and the universe fills it up. And if we're being diligent about it and we're cleaning out those things that need to be done and taking care of those tasks and chores, we have the right mindset, and that will bring in some good things to fill up those empty spaces, okay? So this is very much about alignment. This card is the 10 of Swords. In this deck, it is the 10 of Fire. And it's a case of, it's kind of like the crunch has already happened for you, okay? And now you can move forward unencumbered by what happened in the past. The worst of a situation is over. The worst of what you had to go through is over. From this moment forward, you have the strength and you're aligned to step into something better, more creative, more productive, more in line with who you are. But that card is normally an indication of having gone through quite a bit of a challenge, okay? Quite a bit of a hectic challenge. What it did, though, was it aligned you, okay? When we are aligned, things come towards us that are more to our liking, and we go in search of things that are more to our liking, okay? That's quite important. Now, there are two cards that have dropped on the ground. I never ignore cards that jump out. So I'm going after them for you. And I'm definitely going after them because they're nice cards. One sec. Okay, so the two cards that jumped out for you is the Nine of Fire and the Ace of Fire. You've got a whole lot of fire cards here, guys. So I'm thinking December might build up to some kind of crescendo for you. You may have to go through a little bit of a challenging time. You may have to take care of those things that need to be taken care of, and they might take something out of you. But ultimately what you're going to end up with then is this. Now, the Ace of Fire, let's have a look at this card. It's a dragon. The first cards are always clarity of something. This is clarity in action, okay? So by the end of December, you're definitely going to be taking some major kind of action, but you're going to have clarity about it. It's not going to be desperate. It's not going to be last moment. It's going to be absolute willpower behind it. The spider is always about weaving the web you want to live. So by the end of December, you will have taken some kind of major action towards the direction of what you want to do. Something you maybe have dreamt about. The spider's in an egg. The egg is something that is obviously growing. There's an embryo and it's getting ready to hatch. Okay, now the Nine of Fire in this deck is a beautiful card. This woman does the most insane artwork. Isn't it lovely? The rose for me is always about a promise, okay? The rose is the promise of a commitment. The commitment isn't quite made yet, but it is going to be made. It is there. The prospect of it is there, okay? The 9 cards for me always in the tarot decks is that moment before the culmination. It's just about to happen. And it's interesting because this card came up as well, which says, you may feel like the time is running out. This card is saying, it's just about to happen. Just bear with it. Just be patient. Take care of the things that need to be taken care of. It is about to happen. And yeah, like I say, the rose is all about that promise of something that is about to happen. That's a very, very nice reading. I'm going to take one more tarot card for you guys. Nice line up this. I can feel the anticipation of something big for you guys. It's like I've got a knot in my stomach, and it's interesting. Look at the picture. I don't know if you'll see very clearly. There is a light in his sacral area there, a big light, and I'm feeling that as well for you guys. So there's something big coming, something momentous, something that changes, shifts, but you are taking the action here. It's not going to happen at you. You're going to be part of it. Something will unfold, but you're going to make a decision, and you're going to take the action, okay? Destiny. Haha, I knew I had to pick one more card for you. Powerful card, this, okay? So this is 16, Major Arcana card. This is a fated moment in your guys' lives, a big fated moment coming. Something that is charted in the territory of your life. It is a pivotal turning point for you by the end of December. Pretty awesome. I think what it will be and more detail of it and the more unfolding of it, we're going to see in your January reading. As most of you will know, there is an eclipse at the end of November that I think will probably be playing itself out in December. And I think maybe there's something big coming for you guys with this, okay? Some kind of big major forward movement for you. I don't see choices or decisions here, okay? That's not coming up. It's not like you have to make a choice or decision. It's like you suddenly get some kind of major push from within yourself and outside, and you make a forward movement, a big movement, or it creates a big forward movement for you, okay? We're going to see more in January, I think, but there's definitely, it's building up through the whole of December. So take care of those tasks. That's, I think, why that card is coming up as well. Clear the decks, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Clear the decks because something new is coming in, something big, okay? Nice. Right, now let's have a look at your relationship reading. I'm going to read for those of you that are in relationships as well as those of you that are looking for relationships. Let's see what's coming up in December for Taurus. First card up. Let go of control issues, okay? So maybe relationships is where you're wanting a specific outcome in December. You may decide for yourself, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of a sort of a backward step here. I'm going to let life unfold as it will. I'm going to see where this is going. I'm not going to try and control the situation. That's for those of you in as well as looking for relationships. You're going to kind of take more of a back seat. That's the word I was looking for. And let things unfold as they will. Okay. Next card up is chemistry. Now that is when chemistry does happen, interestingly enough. This says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you might decide, if you are without a partner and you're looking for one in December, you know what? I'm going to take a back seat here. Doesn't mean you're not going to do anything. You're just not going to try and manipulate situations into meeting someone. And then there someone is, and you strike up kind of, I think, a conversation. More than that maybe, because there's an instant attraction between the two of you. In an existing relationship, the same kind of energy is at work. You decide, you know what, I'm just going to let my partner be. I'm going to let the relationship be in December. And that rekindles that connection between the two of you, okay, which is always nice. I say nice, that's like really an understatement. Rekindling the connection between the two of you is brilliant. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So what you may find is you take a back seat in trying to steer things, but then you decide what you're going to do is you're going to show interest. You are going to hug them if you've got a partner. You're going to show interest in someone, but without trying to control the situation. And that is worth doing, okay? That will have the kind of results that you're looking for, whether you've met someone new or you're in an existing relationship. Let's pick one final card, and love yourself first card. Okay, so this is about, ultimately, I think, not looking for the validation outwardly, but realizing that you are brilliant and you are brilliant. Every single one of you is completely unique and an individual. And you have amazing qualities that are hugely attractive. Everybody, I'm not just saying this, you genuinely do. You have qualities that other people look at and think, I wish I was like that. Every single last person has that. And when you realize that and you recognize that and you enjoy that within yourself, that is when you attract someone into your life that loves those qualities about you, genuinely enjoys being with you, and they even find your annoying qualities funny. Okay, that's a message for some of you out there. So I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I'm just going to repeat again, if you'd like private personal readings, I do an amazing soulmate reading, or to take up that special Christmas offer, I will put that link in the description box below. It will take you to my website. Thank you for watching, listening, liking. Thank you for chatting to me, Rhonda. I genuinely appreciate it. And the other person who chatted to me too, thank you very much. And thank you if you subscribe as well. I'm wishing you hugs and blessings for the month of December. We will speak soon.